Hello! Today I'm going to be telling you why the postman is getting a bit upset with me. And also I'm going to be telling you about some of the new things I'm doing in the season ahead. I'm Gang Gang. Welcome to the channel, Gang Gang and Peanut, two peas in a pod. Now, as you can see, the postman has been quite busy. He's delivered potatoes, he's delivered chilli seeds, he's delivered fertilisers, and here is an extension kit for my Vitopod because the onions, they're really coming along at the moment. So what I'm going to do today, let's have a look at some of these seeds that I've selected, and I'll tell you why I've selected some of them. Now, some of these seeds I've bought for a specific reason. For example, I've bought some chilli seeds here. Where are they? Here we are. There's some chilli seeds here. And these seeds are called Joe's Long. I don't know if you can see them. There we are. And I've bought them because I'm taking part in Jason's chilli growing challenge, and that's Jason at Allotment of the Dead. If you want to know more about that, pop over to Jason's site. I'll put a link in the description so you can go and have a look. And if you want to take part, get some chilli seeds. And I bought these from the South Devon chilli farm. Now, I'm not promoting them in any way. I'm just letting you know where I bought them. So I've bought some chilli seeds for a specific reason. Some of the other seeds here are new varieties for me. Because every year, I'm sure you do the same as me. You grow varieties that are dependable, that you've grown year in, year out. You know you're going to get a crop from them. So human nature is to stick with what you know. But this year, I just fancy a change. So I'm growing new varieties of many of the types of vegetables that I usually grow. And I need a bit of help from you. If you have any experience of growing any of the following, please leave me a comment down below and let me know how you got on. There was carrot deep purple, sweet corn wagtail F1, broccoli purple rain, lettuce amaze, cabbage hispy, and cucumber called Emily. Is it Emily? Emily, that's an F1. So if you've got any experience of growing these, let me know, because I don't want to make any mistakes growing them, because they're not my regular varieties. Now, by growing these new varieties of seeds, I'm hoping it adds a bit of excitement to the coming season. Some may be successful, others may not. As well as growing these new varieties of seeds and these chilies, which I've got to be honest, I don't really grow chilies very often. I think I may have done it once or twice before, but not with any great success. So that's going to be interesting. If you've got any chili growing advice, leave me a comment down below. I can probably do with all the help I can get. So as well as seeds, I've also got some potatoes. And here they are. And I've got to be honest with you, I can't remember which varieties I ordered. So I'm going to open the bag and I'm going to have a look and I'll let you know. And also, I've got quite an interesting potato reveal. And all will be revealed in a moment. Now, what did I order? I ordered a variety called British Queen. There they are. A potato's a potato, isn't it? British Queen. What else do we have? Colleen. They are a new variety to me. Not grown them before. There are also Kestrel, which are an early potato, I believe. A first early. And there are also a variety called Blue Danube. And I love the sound of it. So I'm going to give those a try as well. Now, if you've got any experience of growing any of these varieties, and you've got any tips or any advice, please let me know. Leave a comment, tell me what your experiences are, tell me what I should and definitely shouldn't do, and hopefully I'll get a successful crop. Now this year, I'm growing most of the potatoes in containers and buckets. I just think it's going to be easier to maintain and keep an eye on what they're doing and move them around in buckets if need be. And also, buckets are easier to empty out rather than having to dig in the soil. So, that's the seeds I'm growing, that's the potatoes. And talking of potatoes, I grew some last year in buckets. And I planted them around about April time, I think, and they're still sitting in the bucket. So I'm going to show you quickly what's in there. Now, here I have 2 buckets of potatoes, and I can't even remember what variety they were. And I believe they were planted into these containers back in April. And recently I was cleaning the garden, and underneath a pile of other buckets and containers, I found these. And I'm quite interested to see what's in them, if anything. They may just be a load of mush because they've been sitting out there in the cold and in the rain. Anyway, let's empty one out. Let's see what's in it. If I'm very lucky, there'll be some potatoes that I can eat. Or maybe I could use them as seed potatoes for the coming year. But let's have a look anyway. So, here we go. First one. Wallop. Put that to one side. You can see the compost is really quite wet. And I hope... Oh, hello. Hello. We have potatoes. Another one, as I thought, some are starting to rot away, and some of them look like they're starting to grow little sprouts. So let's pop them all in there. Let's have a dig through here and see what else I can find. Look at that, there's a few there. They look okay. I'm quite pleased with those. I thought it might well just be a load of mush. Aha, and as I thought, look, here's one. They've been in the bucket for so long that they're starting to sprout. Could I use them as seed potatoes? I don't know. Maybe. Well, that's the results of one or two nice ones, 1 or 2 manky, mouldy ones, and some that are starting to grow sprouts. Let's have a look in the other one. Just tip it up. There we go. Straight away, I can see a little potato. Let's have a rummage. Oh, there's some more. Oh, it looks like there's a few more in here. And they look a lot cleaner. And they look a lot better. Even though they're a bit mucky. They look a lot better than the ones in the previous bucket. So I'll pop them all in there. Oh, I think these are definitely a different variety because they seem much larger, but also quite uniform and similar in size. Let me dig these ones out and see what I get out of this bucket. So there we are, look at those. That is all the potatoes out of the 2 buckets in what could have been the latest potato reveal ever. I'm quite pleased with them. Without even trying, and accidentally, I've got some new potatoes at Christmas. Brilliant. So whatever you're growing this year, maybe consider challenging yourself and growing some new varieties. You never know. You may well find a new favourite and one that you recommend to everybody else. So, the time for sowing seeds and starting to check potatoes is fast approaching. We're past the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice, and we're getting a little bit of daylight added on every day now as we go into spring. And before you sow any seeds, there are 3 absolutely vital tasks that you must do. And if you want to know what they are, you'll have to watch my next video. Anyway, I'm Gang Gang. Thank you very much for watching the channel. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider subscribing. I'd love to see you join the channel. Or leave a comment if you've got any advice for me regarding any of the seeds I've mentioned. Or just give us a thumbs up. So, I'm Gang Gang. This is Gang Gang and Peanuts. 2 peas in a pod. And as ever, until next time, take care. Bye.